Hi, this is Jodi. Thanks so much for joining me. I am super excited today to show you my first card made with the new Stampin' Up! 2015-2016 catalog. If you don't have your own copy yet, please let me know. I'd be happy to be your demonstrator and send one out to you. So one of the great things about Stampin' Up! And this catalog in particular is our exclusive designer series paper. It's on pages 142 and 43 in the catalog, and it shows all of the patterns that come. They're double-sided. You get 2 sheets of each for a total of 12 sheets. What is awesome in this catalog is that for the first time, I'm going to show you this Bohemian Designer series paper. This is the one that I'm going to feature in this card. We have the designer paper packages, but then we also have this cardstock pack. So you can see these 3 colors, Bermuda Bay, Delightful Dijon, a new color, and Rich Raspberry are all featured colors in here. So now you can get a package of cardstock that coordinates with your designer series paper, and that's offered for all of them. So super exciting. So this is the Bohemian Designer Series paper. I'm just going to show you all the sheets right now and then scoot them out of the way to show you the project. So you can see there's these 6 different patterns, and then flip it over and there's 6 new patterns. So really fun. I'm also going to use the Bohemian Borders stamp set on this project and the Boho Chic embossing folder, which is a new one. So let me pull some of these supplies in and go ahead and get started. This card base is Bermuda Bay. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and then I've already gone ahead and folded that right in half. This layer of Very Vanilla is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I have this piece, I'm going to pull up close. This is that Boho Chic embossing folder. Isn't that awesome? So, this piece is 4 inches by 2 inches. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this piece and attach it right to the bottom of this Very Vanilla layer. So I want it right along that bottom edge. Then this is a little strip of that designer series paper, and I'll put some adhesive on the back of this as well. This is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches, and that's going to go right there. Okay, so this piece needs a little bit of stamping on there. Where did this stamp set? Okay, so the Bohemian Borders, I'm going to take this line image right here, and I'm showing it to you on there because it's photopolymer, and so it's a little bit hard to see on here. And then I've already put the congratulations I'm going to stamp on the back side just to save a little bit of time. So this is Delightful Dijon, a new color, and I'm going to very carefully just ink up the little line images. What's great about photopolymer is I can see right through, see exactly where I'm stamping, so I can line that just how I want it. Okay, now this is the fun part. This is a new triple banner punch from Stampin' Up! What's great about it is that, you know, banners are very popular, and we like to do them, and a lot of times we just use our scissors and snip it through, and it works, but this is awesome. So it's triple because you can use 2 inches, 1.5, or 1. So if I put the 2-inch piece in here, stick it all the way back, punch it down, perfect banner. 1.5, stick it in, punch it down, and then finally the 1-inch piece. So you've got all these widths that can be made with the one punch. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that your banner can be as long as you want it to be. It can be these different widths, but the length is totally up to you. You can do a full 12-inch piece if you wanted to. What's fun is that you get these little pieces left over. So on the card that I'm making here, I've got a piece of the designer paper, that Bohemian Designer Paper, and it's 1 inch, and so I'm going to put it in here and get this little leftover piece. Now stick around to the end of the video because I did a swap with this card, and I had about 20 of these, and I'm going to show you a little bonus card at the end, something really pretty cool that I made with these little pieces. So let me scoot this stuff out of the way. The next thing I'm going to do is pull in some of our Bermuda Bay sequins, and I'll just estimate about that much. If you want to know specifically, it's just over 6 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of find the center of that and take this piece and set it on here and put this, put it all the way up to the edge and just set this on there. Then I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! Stapler and just scoot that right over. So that's really the only thing. This is loose. That's the only thing holding it onto the actual cardstock. So now I'm going to take Blackberry Bliss ink. This was one of last year's new ink colors. And I'm going to take a stamp from this stamp set, Bravo. I'm going to use the Congratulations right here. So I'll ink this up on Blackberry Bliss. And again, with it being photopolymer, I can set it on there, see exactly where I'm going. And now I have my congratulations. Using Blackberry Bliss, or really any color ink with photopolymer, you're going to want to clean that stamp right away to help with the staining. Photopolymer is great. That's the only, if there has to be a downside, that's the only downside, is that it does stain a little bit. So I'm going to put my adhesive on the back of this piece and attach it to the card base. So there it is, quick and creative card using these fun new products. Now, that bonus card that I told you about. So again, I did this for a swap. I did about 20 of them. Oh, I love that sparkle with the sequins too. So I had lots of these left over because that's, you know, what went right there. And so I had lots of these left. And I saw the pile of them sitting on my desk and I thought, gosh, I have to come up with something creative. And I'm actually quite proud of this because I don't often just come up with these little ideas all on my own. So what I did is I took this piece and I connected, added them onto here, just straight, flat, I should say, onto this layer of the Delightful Dijon. Now again, Bermuda Bay card, Delightful Dijon layer with the Boho Chic folder, and then this is that Bohemian Designer paper. So the first layer is just flat on there. Then I'll hold it like this, maybe you can see, I put a dimensional under each of the next petals, overlapped them just a little bit, and then stamped the thanks so much, pulled in those sequins again, stapled it again, and just popped up with dimensionals under here too. So both of them are really nice, quick, and creative cards, a little bit of fun. These color combinations are awesome. I hope you enjoy this new catalog and this new product line. Thanks so much for watching. For daily creative inspiration or to place an order, visit my blog. You can also find me on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram.